on the box that we mentioned,
on card,
we had not yet seen an auto.
On the next pack that I opened.
Welcome back, card fans, to baseball season. And celebrate the start of 2024. We're going to take a look back at 2023. We've got
baseball cards.
A blaster from pretty much every series. There might be a few that we're missing, but this will be enough to give us a taste.
I think taste
last
of
year.
what's to come.
I think start at the beginning, Series 1, and just kind of work our way up from there.
Sounds chill.
All right. Some of these we've not opened any of.
Yep.
So it'll be fun to see
Wonder
them.
why.
And, well, we'll find out. Very excited for Bowman Platinum. Always a fun one. Just leave the background just as I can see these other
Great
ones.
background.
Yeah. Here we go. Series 1, 2023, which had some good rookies in it, right?
No.
Remembering correctly.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh, a manufactured relic.
Rob Manfred factured.
Castillo.
Oh! That's got to be a Heim rookie, right?
Farmer.
No.
Nope.
Blue Blukey Mets.
Blue Betts. First home run. Devers. We got,
Carrot
oh,
gold.
man. I forgot how insane the, what's it called, was the, collation.
Oh, yeah. How excited are you for this baseball season there, Tim?
I am, very excited.
Me too.
I think seeing first year of Stephen Vogt, Quan Rookie Cup, is going to be a lot of fun.
I agree.
Fun to just see, like, I don't know, new look Guardians.
NLGs.
Very excited about both my fantasy teams. You know, one, I've got a new approach to how I, like, did it last year. So Ted and I are in 2 fantasy baseball leagues together.
So true.
Both have like a dynasty aspect to them. Oh, okay. That'll do.
That works. Remember when, like 4 years ago, when I was like, this Jordan Rookie Cup dual logo is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Now they do it like every year with somebody good.
Well, Michael Harris had it too.
I know.
And this year, like it's like
They have a ton of them.
half the rookies are Rookie Cup.
Now, don't get me wrong. Jordan's the best of the bunch.
True. Thankfully, in one of the leagues, I have both Adley and Jordan, so I don't have to worry about it.
Alright, that's fun. That's nice.
We got like a numbered judge of that insert last year. I remember at one point. But yeah, the league that we're in that only has like 4 keepers and 16 teams is a very fun league.
Deep league.
Yeah, but
20,000 leagues under the sea. That's how deep it is.
well,
Come on, that's not bad.
yeah, I've heard far worse.
Say you didn't miss me. Come on. And you don't get jokes like that everywhere.
There's the Michael Harris.
I know nobody in Phoenix is bringing the heat like that.
That is true. Phoenix is not known for its heat.
Or comedy. Gary Shandling was from Tucson, for those of you who are about to start typing about Arizona comedians.
Who?
Just ignore.
I didn't know how to be. I was a guy from Tucson. Nobody cares. Hey, proceed. Oh, that's a cool looking photo.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go horizontal, make the photo worth it.
True. Last year, that was my first time in that league, so I didn't know anything.
Backwards trout.
There's so many backwards cards in all of this. It's nothing.
Could this be a 2009 Superfractor auto? All right, throwback.
This is a throwback.
He's back to being the best player on his team. That's fun. Now that Otani's gone.
True. Or is it finally Nolan Schunel's time to shine?
Never was.
Never has been, never will be.
Oh,
Love you,
it
Noli.
But yeah, last year, first year in that league, and I'd never done categories before.
Yeah. It's an adjustment for show.
Yeah, and it's an auction draft, which I had never done before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You'd never done an auction. Wow.
So it was like, I had no clue what
I wish you
was
would have
doing.
been back 1 week early so you could have come to the draft in person.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Did I tell you what I did in the draft?
No.
With regards to the chemistry of my body.
Are you allowed to tell me on...
It's not.
The internet?
It's nothing like crazy, but probably not.
Okay.
I'll tell you off
That'll
camera.
be an off-camera story.
It was insane, though. Anyways, I hope you can come one year because it's a really fun draft.
Yeah.
In person.
I will be there before I die. We got here archives.
We do it in the basement of the Happy Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low Spot's playing a show in Las Vegas on March 23rd. I think that's in 2 days. You're probably not going to see this.
Nope.
Anyways, I figured I'd share my Apple Watch notifications with the fine viewers. Anyways, you were saying? Category is auction draft.
Yeah. So like this year, I finally last year I knew it was just like a
Yeah. Let's
experiment.
see what happens.
Yeah. Learn along the way. Then this year, I definitely had much more of a plan going into it.
Ooh, baby boomers, Gunnar Henderson. That's a really cool card.
Yeah.
Looks like a kaboom. That's really fun. Look at that high finish he has on the swing.
Yeah.
Very Ryan Braun.
That's
Let's pause the video.
all right. Baby Boomer is nothing crazy, but I think so far my favorite card of the video.
Oh yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah, and not one we've seen before. Obviously, Adley, Michael Harris base rookies, we have seen quite a bit of at this point. So fun to see some new cards.
Were you gonna parlay into the SD Ruiz bidding war, or are you done talking auction draft?
Well, I mean, that was definitely ooh.
That's cool.
I like when the back doesn't have too much going on like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All right, that goes up there. Vientos, Groshans, and Adamas. Yeah, but obviously there was one player that we had a similar desire for that no one else in the league seemed to be interested in. Esteury Ruiz.
Yeah, I came in I'm not gonna say I would have paid anything for him, but I was like, I will pay up to a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
That's sick.
What is that?
Mostly because in a very important matchup for me last year, aka the playoffs, I think he stole 6 bases in one matchup, and I was like, I'm not letting that happen to me again. Very cool.
Speaking of cards with nothing on the back.
That's not enough. I need I need more than that. I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself, but that was they overcorrected there.
All right,
That's sick.
That goes in the also
That's sick.
potentially favorite. Wow. Archives showing up. I thought this was going to be one of the boxes that we didn't even stop on anything. And
I'm impressed.
look at Zach Nito Burrito on the back.
I was there for his first career home run.
Oh, really?
It was in Cleveland.
Oh, that's cool.
A-Rod Rangers is a vibe. Look at him.
So young.
He just got $250 million and he's 6 years old and he's winning MVPs.
You'd barely even heard of steroids.
You had never heard of J-Lo.
Simple times. Yeah, he was very high. Ruiz was on my list of guys that I very
Randy
much
Johnson D-backs. Ah, that's a nice Trout.
wanted. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! I'm glad I flipped it over because that's sick. Ohtani on the back,
Wow.
Trout on the front.
Last time they can do that.
Yeah, they could do it. Just want to be in the same uniform. Get bip.
Put that in the pile. That's a nice card.
Do we need to buy like a... This would be like interesting. Whichever one of these is our favorite at the end, we buy like a hobby box of to see if it holds up. But this is like... Oh, these are awesome. Mauer.
Oh, my guy. Love Manuel Valdez.
Oh, cool. Brandon Crawford. So I'm getting one of these in every other pack.
Sure.
And, so, if you're at your local hobby shop and they have a blaster box of 2023 archives opened up, you just take every other card.
Open
other
blaster
pack.
box. Robin Yemp. Burrito. Verlander Mets. That's funny.
Babe.
Legend.
So they put it right there for you.
That's awesome. Swans be dancing.
Hunter Brown.
Since we pulled a card, let me ask, where are you at on Derek Jeter? What's your thoughts on Derek Jeter?
So, this is where I might start getting into. Remember where we had the heated argument over text one time, where I said that I believe one of the most overrated football players is Calvin Johnson, because like what
I don't know how heated it was, but we had a lively debate.
Yeah. I, like, someone who is heralded as one of the best ever of all time at this position, but then doesn't have any stats to back it up, like, for, like, a long period of time.
Well, he has 5 World Series. He's got 3,000 hits.
Yeah. But, like, the World Series, he was on an insane set of Yankees teams.
Yeah, he was the captain.
Sure.
I'm not trying to sound like I'm contradicting you too much. I know it sounds like I am.
Yeah.
I'm just giving the counterpoint to your arguments, not necessarily that they're my arguments.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Gosh, can I just say, I love.
When the hell was he on the Rockies?
2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2022.
This is 23.
I know, but I think the picture.
Oh, okay.
Because then he was on the
22.
Padres last year, and he's on the Padres again now. I love Profar is such interesting because it's like number 1 prospect Profar. He debuted, he came to Cleveland, he homered.
He's from the fucking Netherlands.
Well, he's from Curacao. It's a Dutch island of the Caribbean.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, this guy's gonna be the greatest, and then he just wasn't. But here we are, 13 seasons in, and he's still getting regular at bats.
Yeah.
And I just love the guy.
He's still playing baseball in a, like...
Longer than most players get to.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. Proceed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just love jerks and Profar.
So I think Derek Jeter, like, Hall of Famer? Sure. Like, icon of, like, his era? Yeah. But, like, if I'm building an all-time... Is that not Brandon Crawford?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay. If I'm building, like, the best team of all time...
Sorry, just love those Marlins unis.
Oh, okay. I don't think Derek Jeter's my starting short
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't know if he's on my short list.
He's not even on the roster.
Yeah. So, like, but he's sometimes regarded as, like, the peak.
My fantasy team namesake this year. Oh, some little stamps.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love
Mackenzie
those
Gore.
ones.
CJ
CJ?
Abrams. CJ Crone.
Yeah. Sure.
Baby. Thaddeus Ward. That's a sick name.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I'm with you.
That's a name with some power. That's a football player name. That's a hockey rugby. That's a rugby player
that's a
name.
Duke of, Jupiter.
That's a Game of Thrones character.
Thaddeus Ward. No, I totally agree with everything you've said. But as I get older,
I think we opened this exact pack in Penbox.
let me tell you this.
Yep.
Let me tell you my new thoughts. Because I don't respect Jeter. He sucks at defense.
Yeah.
He was on the best team. But let me say this. As time goes on, and as history looks back on Derek Jeter, I don't think there's a player like him in the MLB today. In the way I'm about to describe.
Okay.
Derek Jeter had that. I hate what I'm saying right now.
He just rose to the occasion.
Yeah.
Hundreds of times.
The Michael Brantley factor, if you will.
Yeah, but like in pinstripes in the World Series.
Given the opportunity to do it in a way that everyone saw.
I mean, he just came up with like the big play every time. And MLB, that's amazing. MLB doesn't have the guy that's doing that right now. And I took it for granted.
You want to know the worst one that kind of is? Schwarber.
Oh, God!
But, like, guy who has, like, performed... What is Jordan Romero doing in that picture?
Singing?
I don't...
That's hilarious that you just brought that up.
I hate it. I'm not excited about that, but, like, thinking of a guy who has, like, when his team needed him to the most.
I know. You're right. But he did that how many times? A couple?
Yeah, but it was like on two different teams.
Yeah.
So it was like so this is like a you thing, not just a...
I never respected Jeter as much as I felt like the media did or whatever, anything else.
Yeah.
In 2011, when he had 2,996 hits, he was in Cleveland. I was at a game. He hit a opposite field double into the right center gap. I was just like, oh man, that was cool. 2,997, I got to see it. A couple days later, I think it was July 11th maybe, Yankees are facing Rays David Price at home. Jeter goes 5 for 5 with a home run for the 3,000th hit of his career. Just like...
Yeah, I'm Derek Jeter. I don't go for 5 for 5. I don't hit home runs. This is a good pitcher. I'm going to go 5 for 5 at home with a homer. That's not even a meaningful, that's not a World Series, but he's just I'm Derek Jeter. I'm going to hit a home run off David Price for my 3,000th hit in a 5 for 5 game.
Yeah.
And that's not even, statistically measurable, whatever I'm describing.
Yeah.
But, man.
The clutch...
Whatever that is, yeah.
Factor, yeah.
So the more time goes on and the more baseball just doesn't have his replacement, the more I respect it. The more my respect for him grows. I still think he wasn't a great shortstop. He was a good hitter, not an amazing generational hitter.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a great leader, locker room guy.
Well, what's tough, too, that no one's had, the chance either, because there hasn't been a team who's,
The Dodgers are spending billions of dollars.
But they haven't been, in, the World Series that many times in a row.
The Astros pretty much have.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking, was there anyone on the Astros who,
It should have been
Correa. It should have been Altuve. It should have been...
Bregman,
Yeah.
Verlander's pretty good. But nobody's Jeter.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the end of my...
I just thought of that. It was just man. And maybe I'm looking back, with rose-colored glasses, my childhood, whatever. Nobody will ever be as good as it was.
Yeah.
But, kind of think maybe that's true. Buster Posey won 3 World Series. Then he retired early.
Yeah.
And he lost some. I don't know.
There's no Michael Chavez.
I don't know. We need another question. I'm going to keep waxing poetic about Derek Jeter, and I'm going to throw up.
I'm just waiting for someone to realize that I kind of compared Jeter to Schwarber.
I'm not even gonna open a can of worms.
All right, this one. How do you? Because we're kind of in the. It just happened. Like this will probably come out on like real opening day, and we. Oh. Is this an AI generated photo?
That's insane looking.
That's not a person.
No.
The kind of early start. The games in Korea. Thoughts? Good for baseball, bad for baseball, indifferent towards it.
Love it. Has to be good for baseball. I don't understand how it could be bad for baseball.
It's fun. Games at weird hours. You know, you've got the two biggest like Asian sensation superstars squaring off in Asia. I know they're not Korean, but you know,
Yeah.
it's something. I mean, I watched the video of Darvish and Ohtani squaring off, and I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I actually like getting to see some real stats load in a couple weeks early. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with it whatsoever. I'm not like waking up at 6 a.m. to watch it, but I'm glad they're doing it.
Oh man. The plans I have for Miguel Vargas.
He had to give up that number 17 pretty quick. Is that Tommy?
Yeah. Billy?
Oh.
What?
Did you see the video he recorded for Jason Kelsey's retirement?
No.
Yeah, he did.
Can you take this to Miami when you go and get an auto for me?
Sure. You just want all these guys on the photo?
Sure.
I'll get that. That'll be easy.
There's someone from Miami.
Wait, I just realized I'm going during baseball season again. Maybe they'll be in town.
Ooh.
Okay.
To watch my boy Yuri Perez.
Rosie Perez. So what are we talking about?
If you
Jason
like
Kelsey, Korea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your turn.
Yeah.
I think I've said everything I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think so. I'm kind of, I think, more like on the Allen and Ginter is barely even a baseball card product.
At least this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Casey Webb, actor.
No.
Webb has worked in kitchens, tended bar, and managed restaurants from the age of 15, so it's only natural he should land hosting a gig on a TV show devoted to legendary eating challenges and the travel. Man vs. Food? That's the Man vs. Food guy?
Really?
Did they replace him with a new one? Because that's not the Man vs. Food guy.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, who the hell is this? Kyle Schultz? I don't have the energy. Tatis Casas Mini. Sure.
That's cool.
Talented?
Wow.
Someone at Allen and Ginter's getting a raise.
All right, Korea, go.
I think I'm more like in the indifferent camp. I think it's cool that baseball, like MLB, gets to get exposed to other parts of the world.
Imagine you're a Korean baseball fan, though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you've been watching Shin-Soo Choo 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, like, and that's why I'm glad they did it. Oh, Black Bueller.
I don't know if we can say that.
That's what it is. This is a guy who was like, what city was that? Modelo? Oh.
In my defense, that's maybe the funniest thing that's ever happened on the channel.
Nah, I'm pretty
No,
sure
it's
the
not.
what accent is Shrek. Alexa assist will forever be like the funny. No, I'm not talking to you. Oh, Vinny Pasquantino.
No, it's Vinny Pasquantino.
Ah!
Fucking Marimba card! It's just a musical instrument.
Not even a relic.
And, like, not like a trumpet. Like, it's not one of the big ones.
Yeah.
This is just what I had to play in 7th grade when I was, like, getting punished. It might look like a xylophone, but the marimba has its own sound and mission.
Mission?
Oh my gosh. good. God, that's good stuff. Marimba card goes crazy. Gold Swanson.
Okay. There's also
So you're just indifferent.
Yeah, but there's also but then I'm happy that baseball is doing anything.
Something. Agreed.
But then there's also a part of me that's like, I should get to watch the first baseball of the year, not at a ridiculous hour of the night. Like, I don't know.
I think it's just how would you do that logistically in the middle of the season?
Yeah. No, yeah. And also too, how many opening days have been in America that I've also missed and not watched. So it's that's not not really being fair, Gunner.
Now let me throw this out there, though.
Mini Giant.
Why does it need to be regular season games?
That's the other thing.
Why can't they fly out there and just play games?
Why can't it be an exhibition game?
Just take one team over there.
Yeah. So maybe they want them trying.
They want people to care more.
Hard, yeah. And they want the players to care.
Right. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They want to see the best team.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense. I didn't even think about that. A little mini lint. Just snorkeling. The activity.
Put up there with her enjoying pina coladas.
This is the first
the island collection.
It's the cruise offshore adventure card. It's not enjoying pina coladas. It's enjoying a pina colada. So you have to cover up half the card.
That's awesome.
Wow. Alan and Ginter, always stuff.
Can we pause real quick?
Yeah.
Let me go take a...
Alright, we're finally down to kind of more normal big boys.
Ooh, alright. I got a question.
Yeah.
How many stadiums have you been to, / which one is your favorite? Which one do you think is the coolest or best? Without bias.
Ooh.
Well, that's cool. That's
Square card?
One of the best ways to get Ted distracted is with a cool Ken Griffey card.
This is one of the coolest cards I've ever seen. I love this so much. I love everything about this.
I love everything about this.
Yeah. We got
I'm not even taking it off the screen. You're just gonna have to figure out how to continue them.
This is insane.
We got a Wander rookie like that.
Well, this is infinitely better, obviously.
Well, yes.
Holy shnikes, dude! I love this.
This is
Interesting.
why I love Stadium Club.
Right? They're just sure.
This is a card you would never get. There's all of these cards are what would be short prints in a lot of other sets.
Right. Furniture.
True story.
Gosh, this is so cool, dude.
Yeah. It's a good one. Put it up here.
I'm not gonna be done looking at that for a little bit. All right. Oh, Jimenez.
You know what we still haven't seen yet though? We've gotten an auto or a numbered card.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, Hoppy Sepia mode?
That's cool.
What is this guy doing? The sprinkler?
Something like that.
Stadiums.
Alright. I'm trying to think of how many I've been to. So, obviously, biased favorite is Progressive.
Yeah, it's not. Nobody cares, but it's not interesting.
I've been to...
Go by division.
Yeah, so AL East.
You've been to Yankees?
Yankees.
You've been to Red Sox?
Yeah, I've been to...
When'd you go there?
I was with my family back in 2008, maybe. We got to watch Yankees, Red Sox.
Oh! CLE card guys! No, that's Comerica, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Wow, cool.
On the box that we mentioned,
On card.
we had not yet seen an auto.
On the next pack that I opened.
Our second Guardians
Auto.
Stadium Club auto tonight.
And we got J-Ram.
Wow. All
I
right.
gotta break out a stand.
Have you been to Baltimore?
No, I've not been to Baltimore. Have not been
Tampa
to
or
Tampa
Toronto.
or Toronto.
Okay. So you've been to 2 at least?
Yeah, and both of them were like very cool games to have been to. One,
I know the Yankee one.
yeah, the Yankee one was very iconic in baseball. We went to Mariano Rivera's last game at Yankee Stadium, and the last time he pitched.
Yeah.
They didn't let him. They didn't pitch on the road after that.
We're together.
Yeah. Boston, I went to there was Sunday night baseball, and it was Yankees Red Sox.
I'll go with you. Let's go division by division, and I'll say mine as well.
Yeah.
You went to what? A Yankees game?
Yeah, Yankees Red Sox at Fenway.
That's cool.
For Sunday night baseball.
Oh, nice.
We saw people get kicked out of our section because they were like
You're like
being pretty Bostonian.
You're like a child?
Yeah, it was like definitely like black foil
Yeah.
on the name. It's cool.
That's cool.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. What'd you think of Fenway?
I liked it. Liked it a lot.
Yeah. I did a Fenway tour once, and then I went back a year later and went to a game with Tommy Nyka and Will Doss.
Wow.
And I had an amazing time. The seats are not comfortable, but it was against Cleveland, so it was fun. This was like 2014 probably, and yeah, I mean, that's probably like the biggest reaction I've had walking into a stadium for the first time.
Yeah.
Because on the tour, you walk up behind home plate from the tunnel, and you're behind home plate, and you're like, I've seen this stadium on movies, TV shows, games. Like, you're just like, it feels very surreal.
Yeah.
And you know how old it is, obviously, and it's so unique compared to every other stadium.
Yeah.
So, definitely big impact on me, but not my favorite. And yes, we were at the Mariano Rivera game, Yankees game together.
Yeah, which that was like, that's one of the coolest moments I've seen in baseball.
Absolutely. It's up there. This is why this outfit? I mean, honestly, can I be honest? Why wear this outfit?
Yeah.
And if you're Tops, why are you photographing this?
Yeah.
And to take it even further, why are you using it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of layers to this, like the outfit.
There's a lot of decisions that had to be made to land on this card, none of which I think I agree with.
Thank you
Yeah.
for summing it up so well. Now, I have been to Baltimore.
Okay. I've heard good things about that
Great
park.
stadium. I went there 2017.
Okay.
It was against the Royals. The Orioles walked off. We walked to the stadium from our hotel on the Inner Harbor. Great experience. We got great seats. It was middle of the summer, but the Orioles were so bad, back then.
Yeah.
We got to sit basically 10 rows behind home plate, for like $25 or something. It was a really, really good experience. Great stadium. My favorite part is they have, anybody who hits a home run out of the stadium onto the street in right field, they have a little brass baseball with the name and the distance and the date on it. So I saw some Jim Thome home runs, Ken Griffey Jr., and it's a lot of fun. Great stadium. I've been to the outside of the Toronto Stadium. I've walked around it, but it was in winter.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Tampa, so.
All right. AL Central have been to, I think, all but Royals.
White Sox.
Actually, no. I've never been to Minneapolis.
Me neither. What's the other team in our division?
Royals.
Tigers, White Sox, Twins.
Yeah.
Who did all of them? I've never been to the Royals. Have you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I've only been to White Sox, Tigers, and Guardians.
Yeah. White Sox, cool memory was when we got those tickets for free for behind home plate.
Yeah.
And you and Trev came out to like to Chicago when I was living there.
Yeah.
Because we had free baseball tickets. Obviously, Guardians have tons of, fun memories at that park. I'm sure for you, favorite was the
2016 World Series Game 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or honestly, the Rajay Davis home run in Game 7 was like the
it was
best
a pretty
moment
insane
of my life.
moment.
Yeah.
Another like kind of fun one there was when the Cavs were in the championship, and we knew we couldn't like afford to go to a Cavs game, but instead we went to a Guardians game during it.
Yeah. Well, that year, the Cavs got their finals championship rings on the first game of the postseason, the first Guardians home game, and those are both happening 100 feet away from each other at the same time. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I did get to see Mark McGwire homer there
In 1998 when he hit 70 home runs.
So was that the one off the...
No, it wasn't off the scoreboard. That was a couple years earlier.
Okay.
So that was a lot of fun. We still have more packs.
Well?
Yeah, a lot of great memories there. I mean, Ryan Rayburn walk-off home run. I was there for the Tyler Naquin Inside the Park walk-off with Tom.
I was there for Jan Gomes.
Yeah, against Seattle.
Yeah. And that was like people just going crazy. Yanimal.
I've sang the national anthem there a couple times, which is a great memory, with a couple different groups. I've been on some great behind-the-scenes tours. Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Detroit, I don't really have any great memories. Just went to a game with a friend.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've been to... I might not have been to Comerica.
White Sox, I did go to a game Jason Kipnis' rookie year, and he's from Chicago, and his family was there.
That's fun.
And I got an autograph from him. I got a ball thrown to me by Ubaldo Jimenez, and I got it signed by Kipnis his rookie year. That was fun. I was at a really cool extra inning White Sox win against the Dodgers. I was there the year Adam Dunn hit 159 and was just being booed by the White Sox fans every at bat. Yeah, it's not a bad stadium. Oh, 2022 of 2023.
Oh,
I've been waiting for this moment for years.
So close.
I'll take it. I will take it.
Yeah.
Sequential, I will take.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a good. That I'm pleased with that.
The odds of that are so low.
Oh yeah.
1 in 2023, you could say.
You could, and you'd be correct. You know he's Klay Thompson's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
do you
great.
do you remember when he won a pack battle?
Do you remember when he was on the Cleveland baseball team?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember anyone in a pack battle.
We did a pack battle, and it was like the day after he like hit the 4 home runs or 3 home runs or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it was like a 2019
Oh,
throwback, or 2016 like throwback. So it was like a rookie of his, and like, of course, at that moment, it was the most valuable card we pulled.
All right, have you been to any AL West stadiums? I don't think I have.
I don't think so.
Texas, Houston, Seattle, Oakland, Angels.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
Been to Angels.
I know you've been to LA during baseball season.
Yeah. Angels was fun. We did.
Was that with Bauer?
Yeah, we went there and Dodgers.
I was gonna say, I knew you'd been to
back-to-back
Dodgers,
nights. That was fun just because of like that trip. It was like my last weekend living in Phoenix. We had not been to California the whole time we were out there, and we were like, we gotta go to California at least. No, you're up. Yeah. So we like went out there, went to like all the different coffee shops in LA.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Yuri Perez.
How was Angel Stadium?
It was good. Got to see Trout.
Yeah.
You know.
What year was that? 16?
2015.
15. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, cool stadium, but like nothing that really nothing like insane either.
Oh yeah, this card.
They got those rocks in center field. That's like their thing. And the big. Did they have the big A outside when you were there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, so fun stadium, but not one that's like.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the same like as like a Fenway when you walk into it.
I am flying through Seattle next month, but it's only like an hour layover, and I'm staying in Portland for a couple days, but that's a pretty far drive.
Oh, we do have another numbered one. Goldie.
All right.
Arenado. 143.
Yeah, I've never been to an NL West stadium or AL West stadium.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to contribute here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't like not one that I'm like, oh man, I gotta get back to like see that one or anything like that.
All right, what about NL East?
Miami, no.
Washington, Philly,
Washington, no. Philly, no.
Mets,
No.
Braves.
Nope, none of them.
Okay. I have done. I went to Braves Stadium, in 2018. So it was like very new. That's the newest stadium I've ever been to. Like at the time, like the newest. I went to actually 2 or 3 games there when I lived in Alabama.
Washington's in that one too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's honestly a great stadium. I sat all over the place the 2 or 3 times I was there. Great view. Akon was at one of the games.
Nice.
Austin Riley homered at one of the games. Parking is a nightmare. It's really far away from downtown Atlanta, but good stadium. I have been to a game in Washington.
Yeah. I thought you liked that park a lot.
I honestly don't remember it super well.
Okay.
I went with Kevin Henry in 2016, and I had just started at Tesla, and so I was working at Tesla and the church at the time, so I was like rolling in cash.
Yeah.
And he posted on Facebook, he was living in New York at the time, he's like, I'm going to take the train down to DC and go to this Cubs Nationals game, because he's a Cubs fan. And I was like, I'll buy a flight and go.
Yeah.
So we went. I think Scherzer took a no-hitter into the 7th. We bought a couple packs of cards at the team gift shop. We had a great time.
Nice.
The stadium was like fine. You know who's been there a lot is Alex, because her college best friend, her best friend since like grade school, but they went to college together. Also, has an uncle who was the president of the Nationals at the time, and he would get them seats a lot.
That's cool.
It's a cool neighborhood, cool stadium. Maybe I'll get to go to Miami in May.
Yeah.
Never been to the Mets, even though I've
been in New York during baseball season multiple times.
Yeah, it just never has worked out. They're either out of town or I have something going on, but I will go soon. Maybe this year, but definitely soon. Yeah. So,
what about NL Central? We've been to several NL Central.
Yeah. Milwaukee we've been to.
Yep. Cubs.
I've
been to Cincinnati.
I've not been to Cincinnati.
I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been to all of them.
I've been to Pittsburgh.
And St. Louis.
Yeah, and St. Louis. So, St. Louis, we have a pretty obvious, very cool memory of not even going to a game at.
Well, we were in the stadium by the
very end of it.
5 minutes after the game.
Yeah.
2011 World Series Game 7.
Yeah, got to see the trophy presentation and all that.
We rushed the gates after the final out. We did see the ball in the air on the final out. It was a David Murphy fly out to left field, so probably Matt Holliday caught it. I don't remember. For some reason, I don't think it was Matt Holliday. But
Berkey?
No, Berkman in left. I don't think so. Guy's got a cannon. They're not wasting him over there.
There's also 100.
It might have been Berkman. I don't. So yeah, a lot of great memories. We've been to a ton of games there.
Yeah.
Tony La Russa number retirement game. It's one of my best memories there. Lots of games, lots of good ones.
Well, it was also just something we got to go and do for free in college.
A lot.
And we were down in that area a lot. So yeah.
It was our closest stadium.
Yeah. So that's got a lot of good memories there.
A lot of good memories there. Colby Rasmus, Upper Deck Homer. Milwaukee was Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah, Milwaukee's fun. Buster Olney autos.
We met Buster Olney.
That was cool.
My first and only time being in an indoor game.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've been doing it.
I know you have. We're getting there.
Yeah.
I don't really remember the game much, but it was a fun experience. We were there with a group of friends.
That's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah.
Being there for like when you know it's on ESPN and
yeah.
you meet Buster Olney, it was a fun experience.
Yeah, yeah. It was a fun just day and game, and it was a cool city.
Pittsburgh I've been to 2 or 3 times. I mean, I don't remember much about the games per se, but just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous stadium.
Yeah, for me, Jones. The thing I remember about like Pittsburgh was I was there on a college trip.
Right.
And we were supposed to be at an art museum, and I snuck away from the group.
Classic mix-up. Oga.
To go to opening day. And I like literally got to go for like.
That was cool.
Nice. Got to go for like 30 minutes, and then like had to get back, otherwise I was gonna like get left behind. But
was it the Andy Warhol Museum?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's pretty close.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was within walking distance.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a fun memory, but like I don't know if I even got to like really watch more than half an inning.
I went to one game there with our friends who lived in Pittsburgh. Those 2 couples, and then I took Alex there a few years ago. Went to a game. I might have only been to 2 games there.
Okay.
Come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're.
But yeah, I mean, that's the only stadium where I like want to sit upper deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of the view. It's incredible. I did see a river home run. I did see.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw Neil Walker hit a home run into the river, which was very cool.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, you been to there?
No.
I went to a game. Langoliers. I went to a game in Cincinnati summer after freshman year of college by myself. I got a front row outfield seat. We got there in time to watch batting practice. Saw a grand slam by Miguel Cairo. Got a ball thrown to me after the game by a bullpen, guy. Had a great time. Great time. Love the stadium. It's it feels tiny. I know they talk about the field being tiny, but you feel intimate. Like it feels small when you're in there. So love that stadium. And then Cubs. Now, we've probably been to a couple Cubs games together, right?
I actually don't know if I've been to Wrigley.
Oh.
I know I've been like outside there.
Yeah.
I know I've been.
There's another one.
Ooh,
Whoa. Future Stars with the rookie logo is cool.
Triple Adley box?
Yeah, I got all 3.
That's pretty crazy.
Wrigley, I've been to at least 10 games there.
Like I've been to Wrigleyville.
Yeah.
Like hung out around there. Like, but I actually don't know if I've ever been to a game at Wrigley.
So in college, I went a lot. I've had a conversation with Alfonso Soriano while he was on the playing surface during a game. And then I went back in 2019 with Grant and Alex. Probably... I'm not a person who's committed many crimes other than the occasional speeding. But this game we went to in May of 2019 was so cold.
Yeah.
I walked into the Cubs team shop, put on a very expensive jacket, and just walked out the door.
Statute of limitations is up. I think you're good.
It's been less than 5 years.
Ooh, that's a cool walker.
Yeah. But no, went a ton of college, sat in the bleachers every time. Wrigley bleachers.
Yeah.
I mean, we should actually you and I should do a road trip and go this summer.
Yeah.
And then when I went in 2019 was the first time I sat not in the bleachers. And it was just so cold. I don't remember anything about it. I don't really think I saw. Oh, probably the most notable game I was at. Pete Kozma's first career home run landed about 5 feet away from me. One time.
Ooh.
Nice. All right, NL West. Giants, D-backs, Dodgers, Rockies. What am I missing? Padres.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you've been Dodgers and D-backs.
Dodgers, D-backs. Yeah.
I haven't been to any of them.
I say this is probably the only division I've been to more than you.
So what are your impressions?
Dodgers, kind of same as the Angels. Fine.
Really?
Yeah, fine.
That's funny because like Dodger Stadium I think of as like such a historic stadium,
Whereas Angel Stadium's like whatever.
I definitely like Dodger Stadium more than Angels. D-backs obviously like like have some like fun memories, like just like having lived there, got to go to like that was like the first thing I did when I moved to Phoenix for like going out in an evening was like going to a game like in September, like with like the program I was there for.
Oh,
like,
I remember that.
Like all the other people were like trying to like schmooze and talk with like the people at the program,
Right.
And I was like,
yeah.
no, I want to watch baseball. Yeah. Like I know who all these guys are, and then they ended up liking me more because
You're like,
I
yes,
was
Manny
like,
Tomas is up. He's only gonna have 6 career at bats.
Yeah.
I have to see this one.
I need to cherish it. Ooh.
That's cool. Now, let me ask you rather, since you've been to 2 indoor stadiums, what's your impression of indoor baseball?
It was very nice when it was
Right.
incredibly hot
In
out.
Phoenix, you're glad it's indoor.
Yeah. In Milwaukee, it was weird.
Yeah.
It feels off
Yeah.
while watching.
I fully agree. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, that number.
This one?
No, on the front. No, this one. On the front of the card.
Oh.
Pena.
116 of 199. Don't flip the table over just yet, folks.
My big memory of the Milwaukee game, other than meeting Buster Olney, is in like the second inning, I realized like how cavernous it felt and like how echoey it was.
Yeah.
And so in just like a meaningless at bat between pitches, I screamed as loud as I possibly could. And then I went back and watched a recording of the game because I told my parents I was going to be there and it was on ESPN, so they recorded it. And then like that winter break, I went home and watched the DVR recording of that game, and you could just hear me screaming in the second inning. It was interesting and fun, like one-off experience. I'm glad we don't have it in Cleveland, and I would prefer every stadium to be outside. Now, Phoenix, I get it. In the summer, nobody would go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not for me.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so I guess that's everything.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite stadium?
I'm going to throw a curveball here. Goodyear Ballpark.
Oh.
Spring training.
Oh, we can get into minor leagues. We only have one box left. I mean, it's phenomenal.
There's just so... And for me personally, so many, memories tied up there. Oh.
We went the day after your wedding.
Yeah,
One of my favorite photos I've ever taken is of us for the morning after your wedding.
Yeah.
Because it was like a 1 p.m. game or something,
yeah.
too. Because it wasn't the morning, but... Yeah.
Between, when I was living out there and, you guys came out and we, went to a bunch of games.
Well, it was probably, 3 or 4 years in a row I went out between Kyle and Carly and you.
Yeah, we got to meet...
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That blue really matches the uni.
Yeah. Rookies. Carlos Santana on his way to the bathroom.
Remember when I got
he
that
caught the ball
Lindor
from Lindor and then got it signed the next day by Lindor.
Gives me chills.
There was so much
Andy
cool
Alomar
stuff we did, at that stadium and
giving the minor leaguers, me and Bauer giving the Reds minor leaguers a ride to the hotel.
Yeah.
On our way out of town after your wedding.
Yeah, I
still follow those guys on Instagram. Both of them have been out of baseball for a long time.
It's an interesting follow.
getting to watch like the practice stuff going on and like the little like intricate like drills and details, like
absolutely, yeah. It's if you are a baseball fan and have never been to spring training, I would highly recommend trying to figure out a way to make it happen. Like, it is totally worth it if you're really a fan of baseball. If you're not that into baseball, but you happen to be in Phoenix in March or Florida in March, I'd say find your way to a game. You know, have a good time. But if you're like a diehard fan of a baseball team, try and make a trip happen for sure.
Other than that, because obviously we hadn't like gone.
You're saying that's your favorite?
I think so.
Oh wow, okay.
That's
when
my
you throwing a
favorite
curveball,
ballpark.
I didn't piece it together, but now I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's cool. No, that makes sense. We should put up that photo of us at that game the day after your birthday.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you because I know I have it. That was so much fun. I mean, that whole road trip I did with Bauer and Trev was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
The wedding was incredible, and then that was like the greatest.
Yeah.
The whole thing was awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Me?
Yeah.
Mine's 100%, no questions asked, Wrigley.
Wrigley? Okay.
Yes. It is. Now, I haven't been since they added the video board. Because they used to not even have a replay board. So when I was going in college and stuff, it was just the old school scoreboard in center field where they would put up the numbers like by hand.
Yeah.
And the only music they'd play in the stadium was organ music.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still the case or not. So no video screen, no music playing over speakers besides organ. And you're far enough away of downtown Chicago where all you see around you is Wrigleyville. So like these old brownstones, these old townhouses. You can see downtown like way in the distance, the skyline. But especially specifically one time I went, it was like kind of overcast, cloudy fog. And I felt like I was like floating in a cloud.
Yeah.
You feel like you are like traveling back in time.
Well, that's why White Sox is one of my least favorite.
Yeah.
It might be my least favorite because like outfield doesn't face
it faces
the
away
skyline.
from downtown. Yeah. Well, same with Wrigley. So you only see downtown Chicago when you're sitting in the bleachers facing back.
Yeah, but Wrigleyville is great.
Yeah.
The area surrounding.
I'm not joking. Like, if you want to try and figure out a road trip to Chicago or something,
Yeah.
I really want you to experience Wrigley.
I got people I need to see in Chicago. I haven't
It
seen
is
in a while.
insane, man.
This is totally off, but no one here will care. The Ottos are selling their house.
To you?
Oh, I wish.
What is that, Orland?
Yeah.
Orland Park?
Yeah. That was my host family.
Tribes? What's the name of that place?
Tribes.
Yeah, gotta go with those wings. All right, well, let's make it happen. I'll go with you.
Yeah, that was my host family in Chicago, and they were some of the best people in the world.
But yeah, no, Wrigley, easily my favorite. The ambiance, I mean, so when we were in college, this was, 11, 12, 13 years ago, the Cubs were so bad.
Yeah.
And so you could get a bleacher ticket for $3 on StubHub. You could park at DeVry University for $6 with a free shuttle to the stadium. And so you were parked and had a ticket for less than $10.
Yeah.
And I was underage, so I wasn't drinking. And I'd get a hot dog, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm chatting up Alfonso Soriano. I mean, it's just the most beautiful stadium. So I guess if you add it all up, I've been to, I think, like 14 stadiums or something like that. I would go there 10 times out of 10 if you gave me the choice to go to any one.
Yeah. I guess, so, like, for me, like, Major League Stadium, I think Fenway.
Yeah.
Because there's just, like, that history.
If the seats were more comfy, it would be higher on my list.
Yeah.
It's probably number... Honestly, it might already be number 2. Maybe 3.
But Yankees is up there just because of, like, what we were there for. It was, like, one of those moments where it's, like, it didn't matter what you were a fan of. Like, when Andy Pettitte came out to, like, pull him was just, like...
And Jeter.
Yeah, and Jeter, yeah. Like,
the energy in the stadium from the moment, before he even got in the stadium, was insane.
When they started playing Enter Sandman and, like, just people, like, crying,
Yeah.
Like, it was like...
We were in the bleachers.
Yeah, like, we're there, like, in, like, Indians hats.
We snuck. Jenny came and sat with us, even though she didn't have a seat down there.
Like,
yeah.
we're there, like, in, like, Cleveland attire, and, like, no one cared. Like, it was, like...
Man.
A moment that was, like, bigger than, like, your team. It was, like, about, like,
yeah.
baseball. And, like, that was, like...
That was
You
all
don't
the
get
time.
many moments like that.
And the whole logistics of the trip, like...
Oh, yeah.
We missed 1 day of class in Central Illinois to go to this weekday baseball game in New York City.
Well, and we had the forethought of this, like...
We slept on 2 different people's floors in Missouri and New York City.
Yeah.
We slept
Like-
on Jenny's floor in the Upper West Side for 2 hours.
Yeah, before getting on a
Walking
subway
to
at,
the
like, 2
subway
a.m.
station.
Like, and we, like, had this idea back, like, at the start of baseball season. We were like, oh, this is going to be, like, his last game at Yankee Stadium.
I think it was during spring training or even before.
Yeah.
He announced he was retiring at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we were just like, we're going to go to his last game.
Yeah, like, why not? And then, like, our tickets, when we bought them, were, like, $20 a pop.
We bought them at face value or less.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, like, by the time we were like, holy shit, we could have, like, sold them for, like, hundreds of dollars profit by that
I'm
time.
glad we didn't.
Oh, yeah, no. I think we were just bummed, like, why don't we buy...
8.
Yeah, like, every one we could afford.
I was just hanging out with Tom the other night, and we were reminiscing about 2016. And my roommate had a 20-game package or a 10-game package in 2016.
Okay.
So he got to buy 8 tickets to every playoff game at face value.
Ooh.
But him and I just went to every game, and then he would sell 6 on StubHub.
Yeah.
So by Game 7 of the World Series, which we went to, I mean, I think he made like over $10,000 off the postseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
If only we had been allowed to sublease our apartment, during the RNC that same summer, we would have really
Oof.
cleaned up. But nevertheless, 2016, folks.
Yeah.
It's
And that
just-
is...
That's a video.
Yeah. And that was every blaster from last year. One auto, kind of surprising, but also kind of not, because they're blasters.
I mean, I'm happy with what we got. It wasn't thrilling, but it was satisfying.
Yeah. And a lot of cool rookies.
And also, this is like one of my favorite baseball cards I've ever held in my hand.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
I love this so much. I might get this blown up and framed, hanging on my wall. I can't even begin to go into all the different reasons why I love it so much.
So, leave a like, sub if you're not. Let us know in the comments, what's your favorite baseball stadium you've ever been to? I think that was like our...
Not the Clinton Lumber Kings?
That's up there. That is up there. And a story for a different video.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
We've probably told on the channel 3 times. Later.